Greetings, beloved soul, and welcome to this sacred space where the angels are speaking directly to your heart. I am so grateful you are here right now, because what I am about to share with you is a message of transformation and revelation that may change the way you understand your connection with your soulmate. If you are new to this channel, I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the divine guidance that is specifically designed for your life. The angels have brought you here intentionally, and this is no coincidence. Today's message is deeply personal. It is about your soulmate, yes, but it is also about you. Something changed for them last night, and that change will affect both of you in ways that are important, profound, and even necessary for your shared growth. Before we move deeper, I want you to claim this moment. Type in the comments below, "I believe in God." This simple yet powerful phrase is a declaration of your faith, and it opens your heart to receive the full weight of the angel's message. Take a deep breath, beloved. Allow yourself to settle into this space of divine connection. Feel the presence of God surrounding you, and know that the angels are here to guide you, protect you, and illuminate the path that lies ahead. You may have been waiting for clarity about your soulmate. You may have been sensing changes, shifts, or even uncertainties in your relationship. The angels are here to tell you that these changes are part of a divine plan, and understanding them will help you align with the love and connection that is destined for you. In Proverbs 18:12, the scripture reminds us, "Before a downfall the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor." This is a lesson for both you and your soulmate. Last night a shift occurred, a moment where humility, understanding, or realization took root in their heart. The angels are signaling that this change is pivotal. What seems subtle on the surface may actually be monumental in the spiritual sense. Your soulmate may have had a breakthrough, a moment of clarity, or a shift in perspective that changes how they see the relationship, how they feel about the connection, or even how they are preparing for your shared future. The change that occurred last night is not just theirs, it affects you too. Relationships are energetic exchanges, spiritual bonds that connect souls beyond the physical. When one person experiences a breakthrough, the other feels it, whether consciously or unconsciously. You may begin to notice subtle shifts in your feelings, in your emotions, or in the way situations unfold. This is because divine timing has moved, and the angels are now working to align both of you in preparation for the next chapter of your relationship. In Matthew 6:33, Jesus tells us, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." This change in your soulmate is a divine signal for you to focus on your own spiritual growth, your own alignment with God, and your own readiness for love. When you prioritize God and his plan, you create the perfect environment for your soulmate's transformation to positively affect your shared journey. Take a moment and feel into the energy of last night. Imagine that the angels were at your soulmate's side, guiding them, helping them release what no longer serves them, and opening their heart to a higher perspective. Perhaps there were moments of reflection, prayer, or divine insight that shifted something deeply within their spirit. This is not random. The angels do not act without purpose. The changes they facilitate are designed to bring both of you closer together, more aligned with God's timing, and more prepared for the love that is intended for you. In Isaiah 43:19, God says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." The change that occurred for your soulmate is part of this new thing. You may not yet see the entire picture, but the angels are encouraging you to trust that a divine path is being created for your connection. The wilderness you may have experienced, the challenges, the confusion, the waiting, is beginning to shift. Streams of clarity, understanding, and opportunity are opening in ways that will bless both of your lives. Now let us consider what this means for you in practical terms. You may begin to notice subtle differences in the way your soulmate communicates with you, in the energy they radiate, or in the way opportunities and situations are presented in your life. These shifts are often gentle at first, but they are profoundly significant. The angels want you to pay attention to these signs, for they are the evidence of the divine alignment that is unfolding. In Romans 8:28, we are reminded, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Every change, every shift, and every moment of growth in your soulmate's heart is designed to work together for your highest good. Even if it feels uncomfortable or confusing, trust that these changes are part of a divine orchestration that will ultimately bring both of you closer to the love, harmony, and fulfillment that God has planned for your union. You may also begin to feel a subtle shift within yourself. Your intuition may heighten, your emotional sensitivity may increase, or you may find yourself reflecting more deeply on the relationship. These are natural responses to the energetic changes occurring for your soulmate. The angels are encouraging you to remain open, to remain receptive, and to approach these moments with curiosity and faith. Consider how this change may also influence your actions. Perhaps it's a time to release what no longer serves you, to practice forgiveness, or to embrace patience and understanding in your connection. Spiritual growth is not unilateral. As one soul evolves, it creates a ripple effect that impacts the other. By aligning your heart with God's guidance, you amplify the positive effects of your soulmate's transformation, creating a synergy that strengthens your bond. In 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, we are reminded of the qualities that sustain divine love. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. As your soulmate experiences change, these qualities may become more evident in them. The angels are guiding both of you toward a love that embodies patience, kindness, protection, and hope. Now is also a moment to reflect on your own spiritual alignment. Ask yourself, how can I grow in love, faith, and understanding to match this divine shift in my soulmate? What steps can I take to prepare myself for the next stage of this connection? The angels want you to actively participate in this transformation, not passively observe. If you feel called to engage with this divine shift, I invite you to comment below with the phrase, "I open my heart to God's plan." This declaration signals your readiness to receive and honor the changes occurring for your soulmate, and it invites the angels to further guide your path together. The subtle shifts you may be noticing in your daily life, perhaps in dreams, signs, or synchronicities, are the spiritual fingerprints of these changes. The angels work in quiet, unseen ways, nudging your intuition, opening doors, and creating alignment between you and your soulmate. By paying attention, you are co-creating a divine connection that is stronger, deeper, and more aligned with God's purpose than ever before. In Philippians 1:6, we are reminded, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. The angels want you to trust that the work being done in your soulmate, and consequently in your relationship, will come to completion in God's perfect timing. Even if you cannot see the entire path now, the progress is real, sacred, and divinely orchestrated. This change may also bring clarity about future decisions. timing, and opportunities that affect both of your lives. Pay attention to feelings of certainty, moments of insight, or even sudden shifts in understanding. They are divine nudges that guide you toward actions that will strengthen your bond and align with God's will. As we continue, beloved, the angels want you to understand that the change your soulmate experienced last night is not just emotional or spiritual, it is also practical. Shifts in their heart and mind will ripple into the circumstances of their life, and because your connection is intertwined, these changes will subtly or even profoundly affect you as well. Perhaps you've been feeling a nudge in your intuition, a sense that something is different, or a soft but unmistakable clarity about your next step. This is the divine energy at work. The angels are aligning your paths in preparation for greater harmony, understanding, and unity. In Proverbs 16:3, it says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." Your soulmate's shift is a reflection of commitment, not just theirs to you, but to the divine plan God has orchestrated. As you witness these changes, take it as a reminder to commit yourself fully to God's guidance as well. Everything in your life, your choices, your emotions, your readiness to receive love, is a part of this sacred unfolding. You may notice subtle synchronicities appearing in your daily life, moments where timing seems too perfect, conversations that feel divinely orchestrated, or dreams that carry messages of hope and clarity. These are not coincidences. Angels often work in ways that are invisible but unmistakable to the intuitive heart. Be attentive, because the messages you receive are meant to guide you to respond in alignment with God's plan. In Matthew 6:34, Jesus reminds us, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." As your soulmate undergoes change, you might feel tempted to project your own worries or fears onto their journey. The angels urge you to remain centered, present, and patient. Focus on your own spiritual growth, your own alignment with God, and your readiness to embrace the unfolding love. By doing this, you honor both yourself and the divine purpose of your connection. The angels also want you to be aware of emotional shifts. Perhaps you feel sudden calmness or a soft reassurance that everything is aligning as it should. Maybe you feel a renewed hope, even if external circumstances remain unchanged. These internal shifts are signs that the divine plan is in motion. Your soulmate's heart is opening in ways that affect the energy between you both, and your awareness and receptivity are essential to harmonize with this new vibration. In Philippians 4:13, it is written, "I can do all this through Him who gives me strength." This message applies to both you and your soulmate. The divine changes that occurred are empowering, and through God's strength, you are both capable of stepping into a higher level of connection. The angels are encouraging you to rely on God's power rather than human timing or control. Trust that what is happening is divinely orchestrated. Now is also a moment to consider the role of forgiveness and release. Sometimes shifts in your soulmate's energy are prompted by their own letting go of old patterns, doubts, or fears. Their breakthroughs are mirrored by your readiness to release what no longer serves your growth. Emotional baggage, past disappointments, or lingering doubts can inhibit the flow of love. The angels are encouraging you to engage in reflection and release, to allow these divine energies to fully harmonize. In Isaiah 26:3, God says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." As you align your thoughts and intentions with faith and trust, your heart will naturally resonate with the changes your soulmate has experienced. Your peace becomes a conduit for love, clarity, and divine timing. If you are ready to synchronize your heart and mind with God's plan and receive the benefits of this divine change, I invite you to comment below with the phrase, "I align with God's divine plan." This affirmation strengthens your spiritual connection and opens the door for your shared growth. The angels also remind you that patience is critical. Change, even when spiritually significant, often manifests slowly in the physical world. You may not immediately see the results of your soulmate's transformation, but trust that the energetic shift is already affecting your connection. By maintaining patience and faith, you allow the divine process to unfold naturally. In Romans 8:25, it is written, "But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently." The angels encourage you to embrace this season as one of preparation and alignment. Your soulmate's heart is awakening, and your own spiritual growth is unfolding simultaneously. Both processes are designed to prepare you for a harmonious, authentic, and lasting union. You may begin to notice small signs of progress in your relationship, a heartfelt conversation, an unexpected message, or a subtle shift in energy between you. These are confirmations of the spiritual alignment occurring behind the scenes. The angels are reminding you to trust your intuition and remain aware of these divine signals. As this transformation unfolds, consider how you can actively contribute to the energy of your connection. Compassion, kindness, and understanding are powerful tools that allow the divine energy to flow freely between you and your soulmate. By embodying these qualities, you create a resonance that supports their change and strengthens your bond. In Ephesians 4:32, the scripture reminds us, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you." This verse is central to navigating the shifts you are experiencing. Your soulmate's change may bring new dynamics, challenges, or opportunities for growth. By responding with kindness and forgiveness, you honor the divine process and invite greater love and harmony into your relationship. The angels also wish to highlight the importance of gratitude. As your soulmate undergoes change, consciously acknowledge and appreciate the divine movements in your connection. Gratitude amplifies the positive energy and allows the blessings to manifest more fully. Even the smallest sign of progress, an insight, a reconnection, a moment of understanding, is worth recognizing and celebrating. If you feel ready to embrace gratitude, align with your soulmate's changes, and allow divine love to flourish, I encourage you to comment below with the phrase, "I am grateful for divine alignment." This declaration activates spiritual receptivity and strengthens your bond energetically. Remember, beloved, that these changes are not random. They are deliberate, guided by God, and orchestrated by the angels for the highest good of both you and your soulmate. What occurred last night is a sacred signal, a divine adjustment that invites you to respond consciously, lovingly, and faithfully. As the energy of this transformation continues to unfold, remain attentive to your dreams, feelings, and synchronicities. These are not coincidences. They are divine breadcrumbs guiding you to deeper connection, greater understanding, and profound spiritual alignment with your soulmate. Beloved, as we continue, the angels want you to understand that the change that occurred for your soulmate last night is a divine opportunity for you both to grow closer, spiritually and emotionally. This shift may feel subtle at first, almost imperceptible, but its effects are profound. You may notice a heightened sense of clarity, a stronger intuition, or even unexpected synchronicities in your life that are guiding you toward alignment with your soulmate. These changes are divine cues, encouraging you to pay attention and respond consciously to the unfolding spiritual plan. In Psalm 37:5 it says, "Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him and He will do this." Your response to this change is crucial. Trust in God and commit your relationship, your heart, and your intentions to His guidance. By doing so, you allow divine energy to flow unhindered between you and your soulmate. Trusting in God's plan means relinquishing the need to control every detail and opening your heart to the possibilities that He has prepared. The angels also want to highlight that transformation in your soulmate may bring about emotional shifts for you as well. You may feel a sense of urgency, a stirring in your heart, or a deepening of your own awareness. This is a spiritual call for both of you to step into a new level of understanding, communication, and connection. The changes your soulmate experienced are not isolated. They ripple out and affect your energy, your emotions, and even the circumstances surrounding your relationship. In Proverbs 3:5-6, we are reminded, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." This verse is a reminder that even when you cannot see the full picture, God is orchestrating every detail perfectly. The shifts in your soulmate's life are part of a greater divine plan that includes you. Aligning your heart and intentions with God ensures that you move in harmony with this transformation. You may notice subtle signs of this change in your everyday life. Perhaps a dream carries a message, or a sudden insight clarifies a long-standing question. Maybe a conversation with someone close to you illuminates a truth you had not seen before. These are all divine indicators meant to help you recognize the shift that has occurred and prepare your heart for the next stage of your connection. In Isaiah 30:21, it says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" Pay attention to these divine nudges. They are the angels whispering guidance, showing you the path forward in alignment with your soulmate's transformation and with God's plan. Now is a time for active reflection. Consider what changes within yourself might be necessary to fully embrace this new dynamic. Are there fears, doubts, or old patterns you need to release? The angels are urging you to step into self-awareness and growth. By doing so, you not only honor your own spiritual journey, but also support the alignment and blossoming of your connection. In Colossians 3:12-14, we are reminded, "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity." As your soulmate undergoes change, practicing these virtues strengthens the energetic bond between you. Compassion, patience, and forgiveness create space for love to grow and for transformation to be fully integrated into your shared journey. The angels also want you to recognize that shifts in your soulmate's life are often accompanied by increased clarity regarding purpose, intentions, and spiritual alignment. They may begin to see their own path more clearly, understand their role in your shared destiny, and act in ways that enhance your mutual growth. This is a moment for you to observe without judgment and respond with trust. Love and faith. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." The angels want you to know that this change is directly connected to these plans. Your shared journey is part of a divine blueprint designed to bring hope, growth, and joy into both of your lives. Pay attention to the subtle shifts in energy, how you feel when you think about your soulmate, how your heart responds to interactions, and even the changes in circumstances surrounding your relationship. These are all signs that the transformation is real and that God is orchestrating events for your highest good. If you are ready to fully align with this divine shift, to embrace the changes in your soulmate, and to strengthen your connection, I invite you to comment below with the phrase, I align with divine change. This declaration opens your heart to the flow of God's plan and invites the angels to further guide and protect your union. The angels also remind you that patience is key. While the transformation may be significant, its full effects may unfold gradually. Trust that the divine timing is perfect and that every adjustment, every insight, and every change is occurring in accordance with God's wisdom. In Ecclesiastes 3:1 it says, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." Your soulmate shift has occurred at the right time. You too are entering a season of awakening, understanding, and spiritual preparation. Embrace it fully and allow the divine timing to guide your actions and intentions. The angels are urging you to remain open, receptive, and loving. This change is an invitation for you to elevate your spiritual awareness and to embrace a deeper connection with your soulmate. Your responsiveness, faith, and alignment with God's guidance will amplify the positive impact of this shift. If you are ready to embrace this season of spiritual growth, divine alignment, and deeper connection with your soulmate, I encourage you to comment below with the phrase, "I am ready for divine alignment." This declaration affirms your commitment to walk in faith, love, and spiritual receptivity, preparing your heart to fully experience the blessings of this transformation. Beloved soul, as we reach the conclusion of this sacred message, I want to leave you with a truth that will anchor your heart and guide your steps. Divine shifts are never accidental. The change that occurred for your soulmate last night is part of a larger, perfect plan orchestrated by God. It is not just their growth, it is a shared evolution that affects you, your connection, and the future you are meant to build together. You are standing at the threshold of a new chapter, a chapter where clarity, alignment, and divine love converge. This is your moment to embrace the blessings of transformation, to open your heart fully, and to respond with faith, patience, and unwavering trust. The angels are surrounding you, ready to guide you, to strengthen your connection, and to illuminate the path toward the love and understanding that is meant for both of you. In Proverbs 3:5-6, we are reminded, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Trust in this truth, beloved. Even when you cannot see the full picture, God is working behind the scenes, aligning hearts, circumstances, and energies to bring you and your soulmate into perfect harmony. Your response is crucial. The angels are asking you to step into faith, wisdom, and spiritual receptivity. Allow the changes to flow through your life with love and gratitude. Let go of fear, doubt, and control, and instead open your heart fully to the divine unfolding of your connection. When you do, you will experience joy, peace, and profound understanding that transcends the physical realm. If you are ready to embrace this divine alignment, to honor the changes within your soulmate, and to step fully into your shared destiny, I invite you to comment below with the phrase, "I align with divine change." This declaration will act as a spiritual beacon, affirming your commitment to walk in God's light, to honor the growth of both hearts, and to participate fully in the blessings that are being orchestrated by the angels. Remember, beloved, the angels are not just observers, they are active participants in your life. They are guiding, protecting, and ensuring that every divine shift serves your highest good. The love and connection you are meant to experience is unfolding now, and you are being called to rise in faith, trust, and spiritual awareness as you move forward. Carry this wisdom with you. Divine change is a gift, a signal, and an opportunity. It is an invitation to grow, to release, and to harmonize with the energy of love that God has designed for you. By embracing this gift, you honor both yourself and your soulmate, creating a foundation for a future filled with clarity, love, and purpose. If you feel this message in your heart, take a moment to like this video, comment with "Blessed and Ready," and subscribe to the Angel's Whisper for more divine messages, guidance, and spiritual insights. Let your declaration be a sign to the universe that you are prepared, open, and aligned with God's plan. May your heart remain open, your spirit strong, and your faith unwavering. Trust the process, honor the shifts, and know that the angels are always by your side. The love that is being prepared for you is powerful, transformative, and divinely orchestrated. Step forward with courage, beloved, and embrace the blessings that are already on their way. You are loved. You are guided. You are divinely aligned.